Welcome to a second playthrough of G.I. Joe the Deck Building Game Mission 2. We're going to get our mission deck put together here. And then we are randomly going to select a Joe, a pair of Joes for this playthrough. The first playthrough, we took Flint and Lady J, so they're going to sit out this one. We're going to randomly select from Snake Eyes, Roadblock, Duke, and Scarlett. We'll see which two we get. Player one will be Scarlett. If she starts a mission, target player may destroy one card in their discard pile. And player two will be Snake Eyes. If Snake Eyes defeats a side mission, target player gets to draw one card. All right, so we'll get Scarlet and Snake Eyes shuffled into their decks. And then we'll go ahead and get the recruiting cards out. So we'll have Stealth, Psych Out, Leatherneck, Beachhead, Clutch, and Expert Training for the first group of recruits. The way you win this game is the Joes have to defeat the last mission of this stack without losing. You can lose the first couple missions, but if you lose the last mission, you lose the game. You can also lose if Cobra battalions ever cover up each of these cards in the recruitment phase, and then you have to put one on the last one. You will lose from that. And lastly, if the threat meter gets to the top, Cobra will also win today if that happens. So we'll start off. Each player gets 5 cards. In the first round, you get a free recruit action. So this first round will just recruit. And then this mission will come into play. I think what I'll do is, since this is put this flat there. Okay. Well, let's see. What do we want to recruit with Scarlett first? She's got 3 recruitment points. There's not a lot here. We can always recruit a service rifle if we want to. Those help with side missions and give you 2 recruits. So I know the first mission that's coming up is going to have stealth or tracker. So I think we'll spend her 3 points on psych out. And when you recruit in this game, card goes on top of your deck. And then that'll be it for her. And let's see what a Snake Eye is going to do. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got a full hand for recruiting. But it looks like stealth is also good, going to be good for this first mission. So he'll spend his 4 on Beachhead. All right, then we get to the first real round. So now this mission becomes active. Uncover the spy in Washington, D.C. A Cobra operative has infiltrated the U.S. government and is trying to frame G.I. Joe for Cobra's actions. Who is really behind this deception? Right, cards in the lineup have +1 threat. And this is going to have 1 complication. And I've got to organize my complication cards because I did not do that yet. So if you bear with me, I will get these sorted out pretty quickly. Complications are extra items to kind of block you when you're doing the mission. So each mission usually gets a number of complications. And since we are on phase one, we get the phase one complications. Give these a quick shuffle. That's what this indicates, that there's one complication that's going to come out. The next mission after this one needs tech or recon, but for now we're just worried about stealth or tracker. All right, one complication. This moves up one on the track, and then we start the first real round. So let's see, are we going to try to take this out? So cards in the lineup have +1, so all of these cards cost +1 to recruit. So let's see. We could get 3, 4, 5, 6 with a reroll. Let's see if Snake Eyes would be able to help us. He doesn't have any rerolls. 6 against 4 with a reroll. We might be able to try it. It's pretty early though. Stealth or tracker. If we don't, we let Beachhead do it. He would get 4. But Beachhead would have a better chance. Okay, so I think we'll hold off. We will put second effort in reserve. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, but all these cards cost +1. So let's go ahead and get. I think we'll go ahead and get Shipwreck for now. And then we'll draw 5 more. 1, 2. These quick shuffle. 5. Okay, and then we are going to send Beachhead on this mission. He's going to take the vamp. We're going to use stealth. A maximum of 2 players may assign Joe to this mission. Each player on this mission draws 1 card. So the vamp can hold 4. So he'll send those 2. Scarlett's team will help. They'll send 1 regular GI. So that's going to give us a total of 4 dice, with 1 for each GI. And each player on this mission gets to draw a card because of Beachhead's ability. So they'll draw a card, so that's 1 reroll. And then they'll draw a card, which is a comms. And then we'll reveal the complication. It is put Major Blood into play. Don't like that. Get Major Blood out. Major Blood at the start of each player's turn, place 1 Cobra battalion on an uncovered card in the lineup with a cost of 5. So Major Blood is out. Okay, so we need 4 successes. We got 7 dice. 1 reroll. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that mission is defeated. Remove Baroness from the game. Okay. So we get to take Baroness out of the game. We'll be getting rid of her. And the threat meter goes down 2, which it is already as far down as it can go. If the mission is successful, we can destroy a card. So Scarlett is going to destroy her GI. This guy will retire. And let me see if we want to buy anything for 3 vehicles. I think Snake Eyes team will keep everything. They'll spend 3 of my clutch. The second effort should go over here. They'll put a second effort in reserve. That goes back to the hangar. This goes to our success pile. So we got one mission success. So we'll put a 1 right there. Okay. And then we'll draw up the cards. 1. Okay. That's the end of the round. So next up is the story mission. So we defeated that. The next story mission comes out. Decode Cobra's secret message. G.I. Joe has intercepted an encoded message from Cobra Commander. What secret scheme has this viper devised this time? All right, it's got a boat, 1 complication. Need 4 to win. At the end of each player's turn, they gain a Cobra Trooper. We'll want to get rid of this one pretty fast too. It has tech or recon. That's the story mission. No card effects. Threat meter goes up 1. It's the start of Team Scarlett's turn. Major Blood makes us put 1 Cobra Battalion on an uncovered card in the lineup that costs 5. We'll cover that up. And then we'll see what they can do. So we got Recon, Tracker. We need Tech or Recon for 4. We don't have either one of those. Excuse me. So it looks like we need to do some recruiting. Marksmen and vehicles to get rid of Major Blood. I think we can spend 4 to get Leatherneck. So we're gonna do that. 3 on Tracker. Okay. So before we do that, we might as well have Psych Out. Yeah, we'll send Psych Out, Shipwreck, and the 2 GIs in the event after the Cobra Battalion. So they'll get 3 from Psych Out, 4, 5, 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 after the battalion. All right, that is plenty of successes. We'll get rid of the Cobra Battalion. And then we are going to, do I have 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I need all 4. So we're not going to have anybody retire. And we'll spend our 4 to get Leatherneck because he has marksman. So hopefully he can help get rid of Major Blood next turn. That's the end for team 1. At the end of each player's turn, they gain 1 Cobra Trooper. And 1 Cobra Trooper will go in player 1's discard pile. It's going to end up being a problem later. We didn't use the second effort, so we can have that one from reserve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Player 1. All right, then we come over to player 2. Start of the turn, Cobra Battalion comes back out because of Major Blood. We got vehicles, stealth. Okay, nothing that's going to help us get rid of this. No tech or recon. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stealth, vehicles. Okay, marksman and vehicles. They need 4. And this is a group mission. We could send for each Joe with a vehicle skill on this mission plus 1 wild skill. Okay, so maybe what we do is we'll send 2, 3 Snake Eyes in the vamp with the 2 GIs. So they'll get 4 dice, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll send them after the Cobra Battalion. All right, that's 3 successes. Gets rid of the Cobra Battalion. So these guys have gone. And then Major Blood is a group mission, so we'll have Clutch. He's got vehicles. the GI, so that's 2 for clutch, 1 for the GI. Player 1 will help us in Leatherneck for 3, so we can use that in Marksman. Oh, and since Snake Eyes defeated a side mission, we get to draw 1 card. The target player. So who do I want to have draw that card? I think I'm gonna let it be Scarlett. No, she's not gonna have enough. We'll have yeah, we'll have player 1 draw that card. Okay. Then we'll go on a mission to try to take out Major Blood. 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. Nobody else has vehicles. We need 4. We got 1 reroll, 2 rerolls if we need them. Wow, that's not good. All right, we'll spend the second effort and get a reroll for player 2. That's 2, and then we'll spend the second effort and get a reroll from player 1. We have to get a 2, or else Major Blood survives. Nope, don't quite get the job done. All right, Leatherneck goes to the discard. Vamp comes back. Major Blood is still out, and we have to figure out if we're going to recruit anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we take the crossbow. Crossbow for 3. And we've got 2 resources left. Spirit of Freedom comes out. For 2 resources, we will take barbecue. Okay. We aren't reserving anything this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the end of players' 2 turn. At the end of their turn, they get a wonderful Cobra Trooper. Okay, that's the end of the round. Story mission doesn't do anything. Card effects, nothing. Threat meter is in the green, so it goes up 1, and then it goes up 1 at the end of the round. When we come over to Scarlet, Major Blood brings another Cobra Battalion out. We gotta figure out a way to get rid of him. Marksman and vehicles, so I don't have any marksman. I've got 3 vehicles, a crossbow. We have barbecue help. Tech and recon seem like that's not in the cards right now. 3 vehicles, that would be good for next turn. I could spend 3, get lift ticket, put Scarlet in reserve, and then wait for the next round. And try to get rid of him that way. Okay, let's do that. So let's have the 3 GIs are going to go after the Cobra Battalion. So they're going to get 3 dice. Actually, Scarlet will go too. No reason for her not to go. So 5 dice after Cobra Battalion. 3, we get the Cobra Battalion. Then we'll play Defuse to make the threat meter go down 1. Vamp goes back. I can't reserve her though. That's why I didn't want to do that. We'll spend 3 and get lift ticket. This was repeated. Shuffle up and draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll go over to player 2, see what Snake Eyes can do. At the end of their turn, they gain a Cobra Trooper. So another one. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this thing. At the start of their turn, Cobra Battalion comes out. And I think it's time to get rid of Major Blood because this is too much to be dealing with. So take the vamp. Barbecue. Gonna go 3, 4, 5. Barbecue and lift ticket. Lift ticket gets 3, so that's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I do have a crossbow that maybe I can use if I don't get the 4. So I need 4 hits to get rid of him. There we go. 2, 4, 6 hits. Major Blood is defeated finally. The ticket goes over here to the discard. The mission was successful. Okay, let's see. So right now I've got 2, 4, 5. I've got 6. I could get tracker. What do I need? I need tech or recon. Tech or recon. So I need 5. 2, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll let one GI retire, and then we'll spend the 5 to get Outback. 4. Shuffle this up. 5. At the end of the turn, he gets another Cobra Trooper. Okay. That's the end of the round. No story mission, no card effects. Threat meter is in the green. It goes up 1. Goes up 1 again at the end of the turn. And we come over to player 1. So tech or recon, we've only got tracker and 3 cards. So tracker and martial arts. Okay. And Psych Out can take 1 Cobra Trooper from any player's discard pile and put it into our play area. We might do that to get rid of the one that's in player 2's discard pile. But first, let's spend 4, take the vamp, try to get rid of this Cobra Battalion. We need 2 successes. Eesh, did not get it. Okay. I am going to use his ability to take this Cobra Trooper and put it into our play area. So these 2 guys are gone. And the other 2 GIs will go after this Cobra Trooper. I get 2, I need 1 hit. Nope. They did not get that either. Okay. So let's see, I've got a total of got 4. I can't buy anything except for expert training. We can use the recruiting, so I think we'll go for it. We'll take expert training. Ambush comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they get another Cobra Trooper. I might have to just do this mission. And even if I fail it, it's better than just piling up these Cobra Troopers. Because that's looking bad and there's no recon or tech. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna risk it. All right, so we're gonna come over to Snake Eyes. He's got Outback, Beachhead, and a GI. Do we want to take 1 GI? I do have a second effort. I don't think we do. I think just these 3 guys are gonna take the van and go after this mission. So first, let's check the complication. It is surprise attack. The threat meter goes up by 1. That's lovely. Okay, so we need 4. We're gonna use recon. So Outback will get 3 dice. 1 for Beachhead, 1 for the GI. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If no gear or utility cards are played during this mission, plus 2 hits. So we would only need to get 2 to beat it. And we got 4. Right. Good job, team. We'll let this GI retire. These 2 guys are done. This is complete. -1, target player draws 1 card, so threat goes down 1. We'll make player 1 target player and they'll draw a card. Okay, not the best. And this will go into our successful mission pile. So we have 2 missions completed successfully. And let's see if we want to recruit or reserve anything. So I've only got 3 recruiting right now, and there is nothing for 3. So I think we're gonna reserve diffuse. And then we'll draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll come back. Yep. That's the end of the round. Story mission. This is the last Act 1 story mission. No Joes. It can't be. The U.S. government is calling for the official termination of the G.I. Joe project. The Joes must act fast to prove their mettle. Place Dr. Mindbender into play. At the end of each round, the threat meter goes up by 1. And it has one complication. Right, so one complication. Dr. Mindbender. Where is he hiding out? Dr. Mindbender, he needs 4 tech at the start of a group mission. Discard the top card of the main deck. If it's a Joe, the mission has +2 difficulty. All right, so right now, if we discard a Joe, this will be 5. It can use any one skill, which could be good for us. Do I have any skills that's stacked? I do have 5 vehicles out right now with Snake Eyes. Okay. There's a leader on the mission. I don't have any leaders. I don't have any tech. Okay. So it's a tough draw right now. All right, so player 1, no other thing happens. That's the mission. Card effects, threat meter. It's in the yellow, so a Cobra battalion comes out. And then it moves up 1. When we go over to player 1, they drew a Cobra Trooper, so we've got side mission out, 2 Cobra battalions, Mindbender. Cobra is definitely up to no good. What can we do to get rid of this? So I don't control a leader. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Tracker and marksman. Nobody has martial arts. Or nobody has tech. So I think the most important thing is to try to get rid of the Cobra battalions. So 3 dice is not. Shipwreck and Poly, 2 GIs, using recon, 2, 3, 4, 4 dice. And they're gonna go after the Cobra battalion. Got 2, just enough. So 1 Cobra battalion is defeated. And the vamp will go back to the garage. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5 recruiting. 3. And with 5, I think we'll go ahead and take Torpedo. Can't do anything about this Cobra Trooper. 5. See what we get. Okay. And we'll go over to player 2. Explosives. So we've got a Cobra Trooper here. We've got 5 vehicles, so I could have 7 with the defuse. That is not going to be enough. Dr. Mindbender is a group mission. I could risk it and hope that we don't pull a Joe. And then I would just need 3. I think 7 dice if I just go straight up. And maybe we lose. But if we lose, the mission remains in play. So that's actually pretty bad. So I think we're going to go after the little guys. Even though this is going to go up 1. So we do get +1 wild skill for each other Joe with a vehicle, which would be barbecue. Okay. So that'd be 8 dice against maybe 5. All right, so let's try to get rid of it. Yeah, let's try to get rid of it. So we're gonna have Clutch go. He's gonna get 2 dice. Barbecue, we're gonna use vehicle. He gets 3. Plus Clutch gets an extra die because he has vehicles. And then the 2 GIs. So that's gonna be a total of 8 dice. We'll see what the complication is. It is a Rattler attack. Vehicles. At the end of your turn, the shift goes up 1. Of course, it would be vehicles. I'll give that to Scarlett. It's a lot of trouble. Then discard the top card of the main deck. If it's a Joe, it's +2 difficulty. Is it a Joe? It is not a Joe. All right, so that's going to be 3. So all this for 3 successes. Come on, you can do it. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got it. No Joes. Success. Target player draws 2 cards. Return Dr. Mindbender to the officer stack. So Mindbender's out of there. This goes into the success pile. So we've got 3 successes. The target player draws 2 cards. We're going to have the target player be we're going to choose ourselves as the target player and draw 2 more cards. We get 1 GI and a crossbow. Okay, so with that, we are going to send the 1 GI in the van to try to take out this Cobra Trooper, so he gets 1 die. And then if he fails, we'll have him use the crossbow. Oh, he got it. All right, so the Cobra Trooper is gone. And we will use Diffuse to lower the mission by 1, to lower the threat by 1. Okay, and then that leaves us with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we want, we can let him retire, and we'll have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5. I only need 6. So can I keep anybody? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think I need 2, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I have to spend them all. And we'll take Stalker. Hacking Gear comes out. Draw 5. 2, 3, 4. Not getting a lot of vehicles this game. 5. Okay, that will be the end of the round. We will go to the Act 2 story mission. It is an unlikely ally. Why would Destro want to help the G.I. Joes? With Cobra inching ever closer to total world domination, they'll need all the help they can get. At the end of each player's turn, they gain 1 Cobra Trooper. If we're in the green, the mission has +2 difficulty. Yellow, it has +1 difficulty, so we're in the yellow. And if we succeed, remove Destro from the game. Fail, plays Baroness into play, but the Baroness has been removed, so she won't actually come out. Okay, so an unlikely ally. That's the mission. No card effects. The threat meter is in the yellow, so a battalion comes out. And then it goes up 1. And since we're in Act 2, we take the complications from the discard, level 1 complications, and the level 2s. We shuffle those all together. Complication. We go over to player 1. Okay, stealth, martial arts, martial arts. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5. This is vehicles. We need to get rid of the Rattler attack. The side mission. I don't have any good vehicles. Wow. I think, man, is it just gonna go up one because we can't do anything? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, I think we're gonna go after the Cobra Battalion. So Torpedo is gonna go in the vamp after the Cobra Battalion. He's gonna go solo. No, he'll take Scarlet, and then that way they can get 5 dice. 3, that's enough to get rid of this Cobra Battalion. We're gonna spend Diffuse. Third meter goes down 1. Leatherneck's gonna take the vamp. He gets 3 dice from Marksman. Gonna go after the other Cobra Battalion. 2. He gets rid of this one. If he failed, we would have been able to get rid of this side mission, so almost probably would have been better for him to fail. Okay. I'll put second effort to the side. At the end of the turn, the Rattler attack was not stopped. This will go back up by 1. Oh, shoot. I didn't see. I had 5 money. So I am going to do packing gear for 2. We've got 3 left. And we'll take Lightfoot for 3. Then we'll draw 5. 1, 2, 3. Scarlet, if I count. Martial arts and explosives. Martial arts. Okay. So the only thing we got is the main mission for Snake Eyes or recruiting. So 2, 3, 4, 5. He could get the killer whale. He could get the awe striker. That would be good. At the end of each player's turn, they gain 1 Cobra Trooper, so I should have done that. And that should be able to discard that. All right. Do we want to go after this one now? Martial arts and explosives. I could have Stalker go and take a bunch of these guys. And I only need 4. The martial arts, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But then I don't know if that's working. I don't think that's all the way working. I think what we do is for the next turn, we'll put, I'd really rather put Snake Eyes in reserve so I can get something next turn for him. And then I'd have 4. Yep. Second effort. Whose second effort is this? Shoot. I didn't put anything for her, so this is probably the second effort. Right? Is it? Let me double check. Is there a second effort in here? There is not. So this second effort should be over here. I'll reshuffle this. Okay. So Snake Eyes in reserve. We'll spend 4. We'll get the All Striker into the hangar. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snake Eyes will come back. Let's see what comes out here. General Hawk with Marksman and Stealth. Okay, so end the round, into each player's turn, they get a Cobra Trooper. This is bad. Very bad. Okay. Story mission, nothing. Card effects, nothing. We're in the yellow, so another Cobra Battalion comes out. And then this moves up 1. All right, and then we're at the Rattler attack. We got to get rid of this Rattler attack. I made a mistake giving it to this team. Packing gear, roll 2 dice. For each hit roll, draw a card. Right, 2 hits. That's pretty good. 1, 2. So we got to get rid of this Rattler attack. So I guess, and we could take the off striker and get +2 wild skill. Otherwise, no, you know what? What we'll do is first, we'll try this again. We'll send Leatherneck in the vamp after the Cobra Battalion. He gets 3 dice for marksman. If he fails, he can defeat a side mission. He did fail. So we'll use that failure, defeat this side mission. So even when he loses, he wins. All right, good. Then we need martial arts and explosives. I've got explosives. I've got 1 martial arts. Do I have any more? I've got explosives. Do we have enough to go after this mission? If a leader is on this mission, +2 wild skill. So I could take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dice if I take the all striker. And I think that's what we're gonna do. All striker can hold 3 Joes. Scarlett will be the leader. We can use martial arts and explosives. She gets +2 wild skill. She gets 2 for the martial arts. Lightfoot will go. He gets 3 for his explosives. And then Shipwreck will go. There's a leader on a mission +1 wild, so he'll get 2. So I get 1 more die. So I have 9 dice in total. The complication is Moray Sea Attack, Stealth, and Recon. At the end of your next turn, fail the current story mission and discard this card. At the end of your next turn, Stealth and Recon will give this to Snake Eyes team. Okay. So we got 1 GI left. Okay, so 9 dice. I can still roll 1 more. I need to beat a 4. It's in the yellow, so it's +1. I need to beat a 5. Oh no. Oh no. That is not good. And I can only re-roll it. Oh, I get 1 more die. So let's see. Nope, it is not possible. So they fail that mission, which means the threat goes up by 2. So now it's in the red. I don't have to put Baroness into play because we got rid of her in the early part of the game, but I have 1 failure. That is unfortunate because with it being in the red, we are really in a bad way. Okay. All right. So just for grins, we will have the vamp and this GI go after that last Cobra battalion. He has to roll a 2. He's got a 1. I'm going to use the second effort. A 2. That's what we're talking about. And then he'll use the defuse to have this go down 1. This Cobra battalion is defeated. All right, so defuse is used, reroll is used. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So I want to just pick up the killer whale. Or do I want to? The next mission is tracker and marksman. We will take spirit and freedom. That hawk comes out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 2 Cobra troopers are going to be on this side. Or the Snake Eyes, there is no active mission right now. So he's going to go after this side mission, stealth and recon. So he's got 2, 4, that's 6. And that's what we'll send them all. 9. 9 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the vamp. Gonna stop the Moray Sea assault. Yep, that's definitely 2, 3, 4, 5. That side mission is defeated. Then a maximum of 2 players may assign Joe to this mission. Each player on this mission draws 1 card. So Beachhead lets him draw a card. Snake Eyes defeats a side mission. Target player draws one card. He'll choose himself to draw one card. All right, so in recruiting, mainly doing that to see if I have 6 to upgrade Snake Eyes. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough. So Snake Eyes will get promoted. We'll put him over here. His promoted Snake Eyes cards will come out, so he will have stealth and martial arts now. And then we'll go ahead and put the crossbow in reserve. That's it for Snake Eyes turn. For 1, 2. Give these a quick shuffle. Three, 4, 5. Crossbow comes out of reserve. It's not a great hand. That is the end of the round. Story mission comes out. Second story for Act 2. Zartan in disguise. The master of deception himself, Zartan, has been behind the political smears this whole time. The Joes need to track him down to find his next big target. 2 complications. Place Zartan into play. At the end of each round, the threat increases by 1. Okay, so 2 complications. And Zartan comes out. Zartan. Tracker or recon needs 5. To defeat story missions, you must match the difficulty exactly. So that kind of sucks. Okay, so we did the story mission, card effects. The threat meter is in the yellow, so a Cobra battalion comes out, and then it moves up 1. And I don't know how we're going to get that out of the red. So we need tracker and marksman or tracker and recon. Officer, Zartan is a group mission. I've got 3 tracker. No recon, though. Stealth, martial arts. I don't have enough to get rid of Zartan this turn. If we fail that mission, we have to draw 1 complication for each player in the game. And these complications would stay there, which is bad. But for each side mission you control, you get +1 hit to the mission. So I have 2 side missions I control, which means I would need 3 to get rid of Zartan. So I could get 3 dice from tracker. Do I have a leader? If there's a leader on the mission, draw 1 card. Sea transport, I don't have. Man, I just don't quite have enough. Like, it's risky, but I don't know if it's worth doing. I think it might be better if I would get 3, 4, 5, 6 dice I could get. So 6 dice, and I would need 3. That's 50-50. And the only downside, there's not really a downside. Except losing Snake Eyes recruiting. +1 stealth and marksman. I couldn't use the crossbow. 3, 4, 5. I could just take the GI. I think that's what we're gonna do. Snake Eyes has a reroll. So Spirit and Freedom, Lift Ticket, Torpedo. They're all gonna take the vamp with the GI from Snake Eyes group. 6 dice. Going after Zartan. We get +2 hits because we're controlling 2 side missions. And we do have a second effort if we need to. We need 3. 3 exactly. All right, good. So Zartan is defeated. Let's go here. These guys have gone. This mission was a success, but we'll retire this GI. And then everybody on his team is gone. So and that's it. The rest of these go away. 5. And we'll come over to Snake Eyes. And he only has Tracker and Marksman, doesn't have either of those. So Stealth and Martial Arts. Snake Eyes is going to go solo. Going to take the Vamp. Going to get 3 dice. Go after the Cobra Battalion. He needs 2. Still got a reroll. Of course, Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes needs no reroll. Cobra Battalion is defeated. The Snake Eyes defeats a side mission. Target player draws 2 cards. So, do I want that to be him? If I draw 2, do I have Tracker and Marksman in here? This is Tracker. Yeah, I think we'll draw 2 on our side. So 1 for vehicles, recon, and explosives. Not what I wanted. Okay, so he's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's got 7 dice. He will play Diffuse because we defeated a side mission, which will make this go down 1. And then with the 7, not dice, 7 recruiting, we'll pick up General Hawk. We'll put second effort in reserve. And we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are pretty close to losing. Getting pretty close to losing. Okay, that's the end of the round. Story mission, at the end of each round, it goes up 1. Yep, that is bad. Card effects, nothing. Threat meter, we're in the red, so it does nothing. And end of the round, it goes up 1. So we almost have to beat this mission. We have to do the mission this turn. We need 4, so we're going to take the Killer Whale. That holds 4 people. Tracker and Marksman can be used. So Psych Out will go. He's got Tracker. We'll take 2 GIs. And General Hawk will go. He's got Marksman. And that's our 4, taking the Killer Whale. So this is going to be 4 dice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dice to beat 4. Let's see what the complications are. First complication is underwater entrance plus 1 difficulty. So 11 dice to beat 5. In story mission, we have to re-roll 1 hit. So 11 dice to beat 5. And we got to re-roll 1 hit. And I have 1 re-roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I get 3 more dice. Trying to beat 5. This is not a great game. And I got to re-roll 1 hit. And I just have 1 re-roll, which means I am going to lose this mission. So I will not use the re-roll. Yeah, I will not use the re-roll, which means this mission also goes into the failure pile. Draw 1 complication for each player in the game. Right, so this goes into the failure pile, which means we have failed 2 missions. And each player gets a complication. At least I think that's how you play it. So player 1 complication is ambush. Story mission is +1 difficulty. Immediately draw and resolve another complication. I think we'll discard that one. They get anonymous tip-off. Each player shuffles 1 Cobra Trooper into their deck. So 1 Cobra Trooper for this guy, 1 Cobra Trooper for this guy. And then player 2's mission was Major Blood appears. So put Major Blood into play. Okay, that was horrible. That was horrible. So General Hawk goes into the discard. We got to shuffle the Cobra Trooper. Yep, shuffle this into the deck. Shuffle this into this deck. And then Major Blood comes back out again. Killer Whale goes away. These guys have gone. I've got one GI basically. There's nothing for him to do. I don't control a leader. So we'll just recruit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. The next mission is going to end up using explosives and vehicles. So we'll do 5 and we'll take Tunnel Rat. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go to player 2. And now that Major Blood is out, even though the story mission is not out yet, at the start of each player's turn, place 1 Cobra Battalion. So 1 Cobra Battalion comes here. Drew a Cobra Trooper. Marksman and vehicles. So we've got 3 vehicles, no marksman, stealth, explosives, recon, no vehicles. Can I stop from losing? Can I stop it? What's going to happen? Let's see. At the end of the round, it's going to go up once. I'll have one more turn. Yeah, I'll have one more turn. So I guess we will 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to go after Major Blood for 5. No, it's probably not worth it. So barbecue, Beachhead is going to go after the Cobra Battalion for 4. And since he's going on the mission, each player on the mission can draw a card. So we'll draw another card to get another GI. I need 2 hits, 1 hit. I'll spend my second effort to get a reroll. Nope, it is not successful. So with that being said, then barbecue will take the vehicle, 3 dice, and go after this Cobra Trooper. Nothing. Wow. Then these 2 GIs will go after this Cobra Trooper. Okay, there's 1. So he's gone. We'll have these guys retire. That's it. 1, 2. Not a great round. Not a great round. 3, 4, 5. Well, that's another. Well, this come out once he plays. All right, then we get to story mission, end of Act 2. Prevent the Cobra attack at Big Ben. World leaders are attending a peace summit in London. The Joes must protect them before they fall into Cobra's clutches. Wow. Place Zartan into play. Zartan cannot be defeated until this mission is complete. At the end of each round, +1. And it needs explosives and vehicles. And we thought we beat Zartan, but I guess he was in disguise. It gets a complication. Then card effects. Nothing. Threat meter. It's in the red. At the end of the round, it goes up 1. This is basically the last round, and the hands are not good. So this might be an early session. Can G.I. Joe explosives and vehicles? I need 4 exactly. First off, Major Blood. The start of the player's turn. Cobra Battalion comes out. Thank you, Major Blood. Explosives. Vehicles. I have to get exactly 4. I have no rerolls. No dice. I could wait. Okay, so we are in the red. So with Tunnel Rat's ability, When you're in the red, he can draw 2 cards. So we'll go ahead and draw 2 cards. One, wow, and it's another Cobra Trooper. Cobra Troopers have invaded the Cobra base, the G.I. Joe base. Lightfoot, explosives. So that's a little bit better. So at least I have 6. And if I fail the mission, I can defeat a Cobra battalion in the lineup. Hmm. Okay. So I got 3 of these guys. No way to make the threat meter go down, except for defeating this. And I need 4 successes. So I could just take these, get 6 dice. And if I don't beat it, I draw a complication and the mission remains in play. Yeah, I think they'll go for it. Yeah, they'll go for it. So 3, 6, 7 dice using explosives. Let's see what the complication is. Surprise attack. Threat goes up by 1. And the Joes are defeated. Snake Eyes and Scarlett do not stop Cobra's evil plan. Thanks for watching. We'll have to figure out if we're gonna do second chances with the next remaining Joes next time. All right, that's North Sun Gaming. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe, and have a good night.